I told you guys that now that we are close to finishing, we're going to be having drop-ins, right? Drop-in number 1. Now, this is Crystal Benedict, right? Now, if you are a plant enthusiast, like one of those people that could like grow orchids, you probably already know Crystal, right? She's probably one of your besties. Y'all hang out together. I met Crystal with the rest of Barbados during COVID when you were either becoming a baker, a plant mom, or an entrepreneur. So that's how our paths collided. But one thing I have really admired about Crystal is how she has developed the space of plant care and plant education. Now, spoiler alert, Crystal is featured in the upcoming edition of Bajan Renovation Magazine.
Yeah.
And it's in a little bit of feature here, right? At one point I was like, wait, this was 6 pages. But we know that you guys love plants. And Crystal is not just talking about how to care for plants, but also what plants work best in your space, how to select them, where to start, you know, so we can all be green in the new year.
We will be.
Well, naturally, as she was around, I had to speak to her about our place, because what we're supposed to have is a space that looks lived in and alive. So I asked Crystal, please come down here, take a look. All my expensive new things come in. We're planning a show for the people. The people like nice things, you know,
they do.
and you know, you don't want a house that look like it new, but it look too new, because it ain't got no plants, it ain't got no softness.
True. We need some life.
So Crystal has entered the chat, and in the 15 minutes she was here, I don't know why she and Shaka look like they're exchanging knowing looks of things that they're doing, but Crystal, welcome to the house that Barbados built.
Thank you for welcoming me.
The Bajan Renovation House.
Yes.
Now this is your time to shine. What are your impressions and what are we going to do?
Okay, so this is a fantastic renovation to begin with. I mean, I don't know if you guys have been following along on the journey from day one, but oh my gosh, to actually be within the space is crazy. It does not translate in those videos. Yeah, like it's so wow in person.
It's like a whole like $5 tours?
Yeah, I kind of feel like you could do 15 to 20.
15 to 20,
yeah.
call the National Trust. I tell y'all there's a National Trust house, you know.
But there's so much natural light, so much light. Kelly has to become one of these full-time plant moms. I am going to help her spiral into, you know, becoming one of these plant moms, because look at these windows, and that's the best thing about one of these older homes. They had bigger windows, more natural light, more breeze, you know, less than the little 2-foot, 3-foot windows that you get these days in, you know, more modern homes. So I would love to monopolize on that.
Okay.
And add plants in every corner.
Right, so I want you to tell us briefly, area by area, because I've heard a lot of fancy rooms, and I want to hear about an orchid. All right.
No,
I need things that are sturdy.
Of course not.
Like the cactus and its cousin.
No, you won't have the cactus and its cousin inside. However, you will have plants that are very low maintenance and would give you the type of fullness and boldness that you need to soften.
I would like
spaces.
something here. I know there's no window here.
You don't need a window.
This was not a designated room. It's not a dining area.
It's just a flow through.
It's a flow through. It's going to have maybe an accent chair and a side table, because this is a space that we want to be able to reconfigure regularly if we need to film.
Yes.
And I like what you call negative space. I don't. Every square inch of a house does not need to have furniture. But I think that as we open the door, that we need to have a moment.
Yes.
And we have height.
Yeah, that I was just about to say. You have nice high ceilings, and I would definitely go with something with levels. You don't want it to be too wide to take up too much space. You remember the dracaenas we were looking at Nature
Why do you think I remember the name? But go ahead. I'll play along. Is this a darker plant? Because dark plants.
I am so surprised you can't remember the name. Remember we did a whole session where you were showing me
Crystal
which
told
ones
me, and she's going to tell you in Bajan Renovation Magazine how you can tell which plants require light and which ones don't.
So let's have a recap. So
we're filming. Supposed to get it wrong. You're going to edit this.
Don't worry about it. I have to edit it.
The darker the plant, the less light it requires, and the lighter the plant, the more light it requires.
Yes,
so
exactly.
So there's a plant that's like purplish. That one can go. You could be like me.
Listen to me.
All right. So and it has height.
Exactly. Okay. It has about 3 levels, so we could do one with the first level starting here, then here, then here, and eventually over time it would grow and you would continue to have those levels.
Okay.
You know, break this space up a bit.
Okay.
I wouldn't necessarily go all the way up.
No,
with
because we
anything,
can't get up
because
there.
you've got this beautiful chandelier as well. I mean, we could put plants.
No, that's
there.
enough plants.
Just
you
say,
have enough house to work with.
Like there are plants that are tall.
No, I know
enough
left
to
to
give
you
you
there'll be
that.
hooks in the roof and things hanging down.
To me, the lighting. This would be a greenhouse.
She would go out here like QP
But
restaurant,
yes.
like bare things and misters
Oh my
hanging out
gosh,
the roof.
you would not believe that that's what I had in mind, you know, in that space.
That's who's gonna nip this thing in the bud from her.
In that space.
You see
So
how this
we will get
renovation
there.
got out
We
of
will get
control?
there.
If she really feel right that she turning this into the horticultural society, she wrong. So what else we doing in here? Because I can see here
First up,
having a
for balance,
moment.
I would do one here and one here.
Okay, I can
just
live
to
with that.
balance this
I got
space.
that. I'm cool
Not
with that.
just that, when you're filming then, even if you do like a little set, you know, you'd be able to bring them in and they would help the framing and everything.
I'm glad you've thought this
You
through.
always need 2 plants.
Good.
So in this room, I would love to have 2 nice big ferns
There.
On
Okay.
these 2 sides. I'm not sure what you're gonna do in regards to this, but you know, maybe some books or whatever. I
Yes.
don't know what you plan to put on the 2 sides here, but I'm thinking 2 nice ferns with the amount of light you're getting through this window.
Yes, we can have light green foliage.
And imagine them cascading off the sides. I think it would be fantastic because it would also echo back to the green that you have in the kitchen. Love that, by the way. And the natural wood. So yes, I think here and here.
Okay.
It's not the biggest space in regards to the configuration that you have in mind, so you don't want to take up too much of your floor
Yes,
space.
and we actually have like furniture coming in here.
I remember you told me, so I wouldn't like to take up much of that, but you did mention that you were just doing a sideboard.
There's a
down
sideboard
here.
going here with a nice mirror, so we can have a little something,
little something.
on the sideboard.
Yes,
Good.
just a little something.
All right. This is how this whole renovation went, you know. This was just supposed to be a refresh. I asked her to come and help me with some plants, and look how this is going out of hand.
I'm trying to
Look
help.
how this is getting out of hand.
And nothing in the kitchen.
All right, so years ago, I remember I went to a friend's house, and this is like, you know, when your parents just drop you places.
Okay.
And the mother, she collected woven baskets.
Oh,
So she
nice.
had a very high ceiling, and what she did at the top of her cupboards is she went all the way around with these woven baskets that she collected over time. It was such a nice visual statement, and you could see it just lent character to the house. So I see myself copying her, right, and getting a collection of something.
Okay.
Not plants, a collection
But,
of something.
yes.
And just going around because we
This should
have
be lovely.
we have the height.
You do have lots
So
of.
maybe at some point a little thing that hangs down can come.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to if you've got plants over
There,
here.
yeah,
and
but
plants
I
right
like
there.
the texture. She had,
Yes.
she traveled and collected baskets, and some were massive, some were small.
Oh man, you
But
could have started at Carifesta.
You could have
'Cause
started
they got-
at Carrie
Yup.
Festa. But we have height, and one thing I read from my little design books is that we're to make use of vertical space.
Yes, we are.
So bedrooms are over here. This desk that I have here is a working desk. This set here belongs to my mom, so this is going to go. But this remains here, this goes here, this desk is here. Now, as it stands, I don't feel like I have enough space for what I need a desk for, so I don't want the plants
Right.
on the desk.
Okay.
But if you wish to put something on the top of these,
Which I do. I wish to do that.
to take advantage of the light,
I wish to do that.
I'm
yes.
okay with that.
Okay.
I don't want the plant near my bed head for the lizard to come.
I don't know
And rest
why
with me.
Bajans always think that plants equal lizards.
They don't.
Not indoors like that. However, I do get, you know, desk here in the window, but you could have something nice and trailing here.
This house feel like it's alive.
And something nice
I
and
just
trailing
wanted like 4
there.
plants in a pot.
No, just to frame it.
Just to frame
And
it.
while you're working here on the desk, you know, listen, plants do help you to relax, to calm your spirit, you know, to lower your blood pressure.
That
to
can be
get
a
you-
better person.
Yes, they're going to help you work.
Gonna help me work.
Yes.
Come and
help
look
you
at come and look
focus.
at the second bedroom, and then
Yes.
it's the bathroom, and that's about it.
Okay, so this is Riley's space.
Yes. She isn't a plant person, but I don't think she was ever given the opportunity to be.
No.
So I will start her off with a plant, just so again that it just softens the space a bit. I'm not opposed to her plant being something that hangs, because by the time her bed gets in, her bookshelf and her desk, she doesn't have a lot of surfaces.
Okay.
So I don't mind if you know how on the patios people's got the thing where the plant is come out and hang.
Yes.
It could come out and hang.
Okay. All right.
And that would be her contribution to greenery and nature.
I think for her as well too, maybe what we could do is get her into one of our Saturday kids workshops.
Oh, they have those?
So yeah, definitely have those. We host those at least once a month.
I sent her to a cooking class, and now every day she bakes. I don't know if you're ready for that.
Love it. Love it.
Like every day, like the house is in an uproar because she has to make something. I don't know what will happen if she discovered plants.
Listen, then she would be able to assist you. But maybe she could pot her own plant and then have it on her bedside table or somewhere in the room.
Dirty up my good house. And this is the micro bathroom. An awkward-ish configuration, but I've made peace.
But you've got some ledge space. All right, so I wouldn't want to take up too much space in your bathroom. You do have nice light in this one space. I don't know if you would want to do something like a little ledge here and then put a little plant. I honestly can't see you drilling holes in a wall to put a plant.
You mean in this wall that I know people?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, no,
I can't see
the devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. You mean my wall that I know people?
Yes. I can't see you doing it.
No, I don't even talk about.
Offer the suggestion, However, we will not be tolerating any fake plants within this space.
No, okay, no, I guess not. Okay.
If you can make room for a fake plant, that means you have room for a live plant. Okay? That's what we're going with.
All right. So Crystal,
Yes.
tell the people a bit about the service you offer, because as I said, you're a plant mom, you're a plant parent, you're a plant educator, but you do have a business. The business is called Green Style.
Yes.
You are going to learn all about Crystal in the magazine. It's almost like Crystal and Friends at this stage, right? But tell them what you do, because little do you know, you will be coming to wet these plants and check them at least once a month. So tell them exactly what service you provide.
We're talking about maintenance. All right. So
you're going to choose the plants. You're going to get the pots. You
Yes.
are a one-stop service. Stand closer, because
Exactly.
now we're taking pictures of garbage.
Oh, okay. So if you are interested in having plants within your home, I mean, most people think they have a black thumb. No one has a black thumb. If your plants are dying, it's usually either because you are purchasing the wrong plants for the lighting within your space, or you're probably overwatering or underwatering. And these are all things that can be solved with a little bit of education. Now, whereas my services are concerned, I can come by and do a site visit like what I just did for Kelly. Assess the lighting within your space and make suggestions as to what plants would best work within the space, given the lighting and also given your skill level as a gardener, whether you're a
Skill level assessment.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm not going to suggest orchids for Kelly when
This is who we are.
Exactly. The point is to be realistic with what you can offer your plants in regards to time, attention, and as I said, skill level. So we bring all of that together, and I would then create a design board with a selection of plants for each space. Usually you'll have about 3 different designs to choose from, and you could, toggle things about to see, okay, well, I prefer this plant, that plant, which one goes best with my aesthetic. Even colors come into play in regards to this. Like Kelly has this beautiful green, so I am going to get her some ferns that pull this color back into that room. So you have your design board. We select which plants you'd like to go with. We then come up with your budget and a selection of pots. Then after the deposit and stuff is made, I hit the ground running and I get everything sourced and installed. And then we start talking about care. And I pop up on you.
So check your children.
I pop up on you, because plants are an investment as well, not just within your space, but a financial investment. And I would love to see your investment thrive as much as you would.
So investing in things, Lord.
We do a 2-week follow-up visit. Yes, we do a 2-week follow-up visit where I would come by, have a look at your plants, see how they're doing, see if the watering schedule that I recommended is working well for them, see if they're drying out faster than I expected or maybe a little slower. So you would be either reducing the watering that you're doing or increasing just a little bit, just to make sure that we're all on point. And then after a month or so, I pop up again.
And just make sure we're good.
To just make sure
Okay.
we are good and our investment is secure and our plants are thriving and you are enjoying having them within your space. I'm gonna be popping up on Kelly a little bit more because y'all know Kelly's trouble. So yes, personally invested. Yes.
Anyways, guys, as I said, we're now in not just the nice things era, but the finish strong era. And as we promised you a full HGTV reveal, at the very least, we need to have some plans. So she's talking good, right? But she got 7 days to figure this out, right?
It's 7 days?
Don't pressure. Good. Anyways, y'all, look out for Crystal in Bajan Renovation Magazine.
Yes.
It will be in Massy stores and Italia coffee houses this week.
7 days.
It's going to be fabulous. The finish is going to be fabulous. I don't know why she's using the word investment when it comes to plants. She don't know we don't spend enough money on this house. But anyways,
they're an investment.
anyways, we will overcome.
Yes, we shall.
I'm Kelly Johnley. This is Crystal Benedict, and this is Bajan Renovation.